So let's talk for a minute about the precedent the Department of Justice would set if it failed to prosecute Donald Trump for the many crimes he inarguably committed. And spoiler alert, the precedent ain't good, and it ain't just. And justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So can we spend a few minutes talking about the danger of DOJ inaction? I just read an opinion piece by the New York Times editorial board, and it got me to thinking about the precedent the Department of Justice will set if they fail to prosecute Donald Trump for his many crimes. Here is that New York Times opinion piece. Headline: January 6th was worse than we knew. And the article begins, however horrifying the January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol appeared in the moment, we now know that it was far worse. The country was hours away from a full-blown constitutional crisis, not primarily because of the violence and mayhem inflicted by hundreds of President Donald Trump's supporters, but because of the actions of Mr. Trump himself. And we now know that Donald Trump and hack attorney John Eastman were essentially in a conspiracy that involved, in part, an attempt to bully Vice President Mike Pence into throwing out the election results with the ultimate goal of unconstitutionally handing the presidency back to Donald Trump. And you know, friends, it's not just the way the Department of Justice decides to deal with the insurrection that will set a precedent. If DOJ doesn't hold Donald Trump accountable for his crimes, here's what the Department of Justice is announcing in a very real sense. They're saying it's okay for a presidential candidate to commit campaign finance violations. In fact, to be in a conspiracy with one of his own lawyers to commit campaign finance violations in an effort to steal the presidency. If the Department of Justice doesn't charge Donald Trump for his crimes, they'll be saying it's perfectly appropriate for a president of the United States to bribe and extort a foreign leader, to compel that foreign leader to fabricate dirt on a political opponent. If DOJ declines to prosecute Donald Trump, they will be saying it's just fine for a president to obstruct congressional proceedings by telling all of his executive branch officials, do not comply with lawfully issued congressional subpoenas. If the Department of Justice fails to charge Donald Trump for his crimes, they'll be saying it's perfectly legal for a president of the United States to lie to the American people about a deadly pandemic, thereby causing avoidable deaths of the citizenry. And let's finish where we started. If the Department of Justice fails to hold Donald Trump accountable, they will be saying that it's just fine for a president to inflame and encourage and incite an angry mob to attack the U.S. Capitol using lies to incite them in an attempt to overthrow our democracy. If the Department of Justice doesn't charge Donald Trump with the crimes he inarguably committed, that is the precedent. That is the message being sent by the Department of Justice, because DOJ inaction equals DOJ endorsement of all of that conduct. And does anybody think our democracy can survive that kind of precedent? That ain't just. It's the farthest thing from justice. And justice matters. Friends, as always, please stay safe. Please stay tuned. And I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.